Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For the 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks in Atlanta. They've had a tough time over the last few weeks, 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. Both of these teams we're about to watch, slower pace, lots of half-court, very methodical. Shaq, what do you think is the key to making that style of play work?
Well, you know, everybody in the NBA can play, but you got to have discipline. You got to take good shots. You got to value each possession. You got to play team basketball, and you have to believe in the system. You know, I played in a system that was very difficult, the triangle, but once we started believing.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. To take a look at the Hawks, they have had some success, but still a lot to prove, sitting 14 games out of the top slot.
You know, this is the second game of a home and away. They lost on the road in the first meeting, and now in this next game, they're at home looking to redeem that loss.
And they'll be working hard tonight because they do not want to get swept in these two games, especially at home in the second leg.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Richardson. He's out there with Okafor. Smith is out there with Thompson. And it's Kane in at the 2 spot.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pick by Okafor. There's the pick. Pass to Thompson. Dishes to Richardson. Richardson missing again. The Hawks with a quick start to this game, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from it.
Here's Okafor following the basket by Freak, and they get it back. Thompson dishes to Okafor over Horford, and it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Thompson.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Green powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Smith the pass to Thompson. Now the feed to Richardson. Thompson outside with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find a rhythm and flow here offensively.
There's Green with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here is Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From past the arc, and it drops once again. The bucket from Green. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. The 76ers trail by 13. Pick by Okafor to the inside. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Cephalosha. No good. Excellent defense there from Smith. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. To the paint, poked loose and stolen by Horford. Here's Green, rips down the breakaway slam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy, and from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Bazemore. Goes up again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Pass to Kane. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game, I find to be somewhat amazing, because it was clearly an off night for most of their guys.
Yet, despite that, it was close enough that they didn't need a perfect game from everybody. A hot hand or a bounce here or there might have gotten them over the hump. That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
T kicks to Spates. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 13-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Nice work there coming off the screen. He has 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Green. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. He kicks to Bazemore. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The 76ers making a switch here. Landry's checked in. Now, here is Landry. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Teagues it to Bazemore. Millsap in the corner. Outside, Green. Takes the 3. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
There's the 3.
And now, for Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us. As
Cheerleaders.
and the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel and Hawes patrol the middle. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Kane, and it's the 2-guard spot.
And how about the numbers on Paul Millsap? He's really producing here second half of the season. First in field goal percentage. And, of course, he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Teague dishes to Green. from downtown. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Smith outside. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Spates. And Bazemore kicks to Teague. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. And the 3 ball is good. Teague's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The drive by Smith. And Hawes kicks to Thompson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished 21 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Embiid, he's checked in for Spencer Hawes. Thompson passes to Noel. Noel, a screen on Teague. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Noel.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Teague dishes to Spates. Here's Green. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Millsap with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Teague kicks to Green. Here's Spates. Spates missing again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Noel, a screen on Teague. And it's Smith penetrating. And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks lead. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Green. 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Green is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Outside Millsap. Green left side. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and field.
Pass to Richardson. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Millsap. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Cephalosha misses. The 76ers trail by 5. Thompson outside. Okafor sets the pick for Smith to the middle, and it's Okafor off the drive. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists in the game. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Down low, here's Green, and Okafor with the block. Here's Kane. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Both good from the line that time. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. There's the dish to Horford. Feeds it to Green. Back to Horford. And the wide open shot from Green. Cans the shot from the wing. Green's got 20 points.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Picked by Okafor. Kicks it to Richardson. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And the pass to Cephalosha. Green left side. He dishes it to Schroeder. Picked by Horford. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Green.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Okafor inside. Millsap's there. And it's Okafor missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And that one comes up a bit short. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Thompson passes to Kane. They double him with Green for the lead. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. For Philadelphia, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And it's tied up with that one. Atlanta making some changes. Dudley comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Korver in for Thabo Cephalosha. Spencer Hawes is checked in for the 76ers. Landry comes in for Richardson. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And the 76ers get it back. And the jam by Carl Landry.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Green, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Stolen by Dudley. Outside, Green. Inside. Stolen by Landry. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. For the lead. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Atlanta making some changes. Spates checked in for Horford. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Hawes. And Noel subbed in for Kane. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Smith is checked in. 2 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his first points in this one.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Noel sets a screen for Smith. Here's Embiid, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Spates gets it to go.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Green with the ball. Now Smith defending, and Spates gets it to go.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. He's got 9.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but...
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. The Hawks leading on the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Richardson.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Thompson for the triple. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. The Hawks leading by 3. He feeds it to T. Back to Green. Millsap dishes to T. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Green gets it to go.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Teague against Smith. And Noel kicks to Smith. Dishes it to Okafor. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 8 now on the night. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Teague inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pick by Okafor. Teague against Smith. Okafor with the screen on Teague. It's stolen by Teague. Now the Hawks moving it the other way from deep. Green. The shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Smith kicks to Richardson. That is good.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Millsap's against Noel. Green kicks to Spates. They get the rebound. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Horford comes in for Maurice Spates. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Kane, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Smith outside. Here's Okafor. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Schroeder in the corner. back to Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got 34 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Okafor in the post, guarded by Horford. Good work defensively by Horford. Outside Millsap. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Passes it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okafor. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Here's Kane. Gets to the corner and buries it. And now it's only a 5-point Hawks lead. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Green. Kane grabs the board.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Green with a screen on Smith. Shooter passes to Green. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Thompson outside. Here's Kane. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Smith. Horford dishes to Green. And there's the feed to Cephalosha. Here's Horford. Money! Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Okafor. Goes up the baseline. Another miss by Philadelphia. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Atlanta has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And Philadelphia has possession. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point. And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And now...
Well, Al, plenty of battling out there tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed.